Alright, so let's carry on our work. So we're still working on this first top section. So this is what we got so far. Don't mind these colors because we're gonna be changing them. So on the right side we set this okay with these texts. Alright, even though it doesn't have the same width. Let me check. Yes, maybe. Alright, so down below I'd like to add here this text. So let me just copy it. Let's call it the subtitle. Yes, the course subtitle. Alright, so I'm gonna be adding it here. So let's add a new paragraph. Let's paste that stuff. Let's go back here. Let's do refresh. As you can see, we got it, which is awesome. Alright, so we're gonna be working on the fonts later on. For now, let's put all the essential elements. So down below here, so we need to give this one the white color first. Let's do it. So inside this div, this one should have, let's just so class of that, this one should have the white, so bj dash white. Alright, so let's go back to our CSS style and let's add that. So bj dash white, so it's gonna be the white background. So background color white smoke is good. Alright, so let's save that. Let's go back. It's not the difference between white and white smoke is that the white smoke is not that strong. It has this kind of a smoke in it, which looks awesome. Alright, so here we have the bj white, and let me check again. The class is bj. So it's not working because of the cookies. So Control Shift and delete, and let's delete everything, all the data. Let's go back here, the refresh. Bam, it's working. So we gotta do it like this, but also what I'd like to do is I don't want the entire div to look white. So instead of doing it this way, I'm gonna add another div on the inside, and I'm gonna just copy everything here. Control X, let's paste it here, and instead of making this div as the white color, I'm gonna be giving it to the inner div. So class here, let's give it the white, but also for the width, I'm gonna give it 9%, and margin auto to put it at the center. So let's do refresh, and bam, we got it working. Now this is awesome achievement. Alright, also for the color, let's switch, or I'm gonna be changing here the color. So let's write C white. Or C black actually, not C white. C black. Alright, let's make it B uppercase. Alright, so let's go back to our style, and here let's add it. So C dash black. Color is gonna be black. Alright, so let's check our text. Bam, black. Alright, so now I think it's time to fix the entire color. I don't like it to be like this. I want to fix it. Alright, so let's try to give the entire div this color here. So this color is the bj. Let me check. This one, the blue one. I'm gonna be giving it to the bigger div. So class here, let's give it here. And for this second blue, actually we don't need it. I'm gonna just delete it. Let's go back to refresh. Bam, got it looking like this. Not exactly, but closer. I think that's the second color, second bluish color. This blue looks boring. Yes, let's try the second blue. Let's save. Let's go back to refresh. Nope, it's not like that. So let's just keep it as the first. Alright, so what's next? We gotta work on, so for example, this one I don't like it, to be honest. So this div here, this one, the one that we gave it 90%. Let me try to remove the MA. Alright, but it's still looking like that. bj col dash 90. Let's remove the column, the width. I thought you have it centered at the top, not like this. So let me try margin top 0. So empty 0. Let's see if we got it that or not. So the margin top, actually we don't have it, so margin top 0 means margin top equals to 0 rem. So let's save. Let's go back to refresh. Nothing. You can expect element and work on it here until we got the solution. So this div, yeah. Like you have it. Yeah, let's try this out. Let's go back here. So this div, gonna try to copy this. Oops. Let's try to copy this and paste it here, and let's remove this div. Alright, so let's see if it's gonna be fixed or not. Bam, now it's awesome. Alright, so all we have to do right now is to give it some space here. So I'm gonna be giving this div a margin left, so margin left of 1. So margin left, margin top. Let's copy this. So margin left. So as you can see, we're writing our own library here. So margin left, it's gonna be margin left here of 1 rem, for example. Let's see if it's gonna be nice or not. Yep, it's looking fantastic. Yeah, we're gonna be making it a little bit small until it fits this. Alright, so actually now let's work on the bottom side. So we gotta add these instructional details. So let's do it. So here down below, I think this is the main div, the main blue div. So here, I'm gonna be adding it here. But actually this one belongs to, yes, the 75. Call that 75. What? We have two 75s. That make no sense. Yes, this one, this div is everything here. Yes, I got it. So this is the video and this is the second element. So here down below, I'm gonna be adding another div. It's gonna be, so it's inside the p and it's called instructor. Alright, so let's see if let's go back here and let's do refresh. And we got a CG, yes, as you can see, we got it on the right side. So that's because we're still having this one as a flex. Everything inside this div is gonna be flex, which is on the same line. So this is not the way to go. So actually we need to fix this. So I think the way to fix it is to limit that. So for example, call dash let me try this. So I'm gonna be adding a new div here. I'm gonna be copying everything that we got here, and we're gonna be putting it inside. But here for this div, I'm gonna be give it a black block. All right, so so the block here means that it should not be centered. All right, so let's save that block. We gotta add it to the flex. So display flex, display block. So block means display block. So let's save that. Let's go back here to refresh. Now it's not working. So let me check. Yeah, call dash 30. Let's give it here. Let's do refresh. Actually, it's working, but it's weird. So margin top equals to 0. Let me check that again. Do we have the margin top applied? Yes, it's applied here. So margin top. Let's give it padding top instead. Padding top. No, nothing. What about giving it here 10 rem? Yep, it's working. But it doesn't want to work. So padding, margin, nothing actually. Yeah, let's just go back. Let me just reverse back to the previous one without the need for this div. In structure, so let's go back to refresh. Yep. So I need to structure the page in another way. In structure, how can I put it on the downside here? So this one, what if we give it a block? I'm sure it's not gonna work, but yes, because it makes no sense to put the inside enter that. You know what, let's play dump here. So I'm gonna just get out of this div that has the flex in it. Gonna go down below here. And I'm gonna be adding a new div. Alright, and let's give it class of 30%. So this is the left side. So call dash 30, and let's make it left. We're pushing it to the left side. Let's do refresh. Got the structure here, but it's not here. I want it to be here. Left. No, actually we gotta put it at the right. Yes, right. Still not working. Div. Just 30%, but it's set to the left. Where is the left? I don't see it. So let's try to Control Shift and delete. Let's clear the data and let's take a look at it. Refresh, still nothing. No, actually it's left here. Yes. No, actually it's right. Still you know what, we can add an empty div. Let me try this out. So this bottom div is gonna have a width of 100%. Alright, and inside it we're gonna have two divs. First one's gonna have a call of 70%, just like the previous one, and the second one's gonna have a div of, so class of call dash 30%. Alright, and inside this second element we're gonna be putting this in structure. Alright, so let's take a look right now. Alright, where is the 70? Yes, should we put some text here? 1, 2, 3. Oh yes, but it's gotta be a flex. Yeah. So this one, let's put it as a flex. Alright, so let's delete that 1, 2, 3. Let's refresh. Bam. Finally. Got it working. So the 70%, even though this is not 70. So it's 70 of the main div. It doesn't have 100%. Yes, this one has 70%, 75. So now it's gonna be centered. Let's do refresh. And it also must be in MA. So that you can put it at the center. So let's refresh. Now it's working in an excellent way. Yep, even though for the top part we have that MA, but that's okay. Alright, so let's go back here and let me check. Why we have that same line over there? Okay, they are close to each other. Okay. Let's add the center here. Nope, no, it's not working. Let's do refresh. I'm gonna just keep it that way. So what we got on the bottom? Okay, so what we got next? So I'm gonna add, we got the image and the new IPS projects. So down below this structure, I'm gonna be adding a new div because it has to be on flex so that you can put both elements, the picture. So here we have this one, and I think the image is the first one. So let's just write here EMG, which is image. We're gonna be replacing that later on. All right, so let's go here, let's do refresh, and it's messed up. It's messy. Yeah, I think it should be down below here. So let's just copy this, put it inside here, this new div. Like this, but this div here, let's give it a class of flex. Alright, so let's go here to refresh. You can see that we have the image, which is this one, and we have the new IPS project, and here we have some description. Let's add it down below. So here let's add a P, and let's put that content right on. So let's go back here to refresh. Yep, we got that stuff. Alright, so we're gonna be fixing these details in just a sec. Let me just finish putting everything together. Alright, so I think that's it for this section.